that's what I've been doing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a little bit different of a setup. Honestly, the background might be really bad. I'm not sure. But I was gonna bring you into my little corner over here, make it look all nice and pretty and stuff, but my tripod is duct tape, so you're currently duct taped to my wall. But that's okay. Hopefully I'll still be able to talk through all of this. I'm gonna make this video kind of quick, hopefully, compared to what like every detail is. But I'm coming at you in my cat pajamas because this is almost like a story time. So let's get all cozy. Might be a long video, let's hope not though. But honestly, my list of everything I need to talk about is on my phone, which I'm filming on. I need a camera. But, so I'm just gonna start off in October. So October 2018, I started YouTube. I kind of really I wanted to do it. Like, I genuinely kind of did. And not kind of, like, I genuinely, like, it took a lot for me to start it, and I was afraid of all of these things, like, people at my school are gonna find it and, like, bully me over it, or this and that, because, like, I'm not a popular kid. I'm sure you could have guessed that, but, like, I'm not a popular kid. Like, I don't want these people to, like, bully me over that or anything. But then I was like, no, if I keep holding back because of people at school, I'm never gonna do the things I want to do. So I'm probably not gonna see 90%, at least 90% of the school ever again, unless it's like a reunion. So I decided to just go for it, and I started my YouTube channel, and then everything like tumbled down on me. Like, I just got crazy busy. I started working a lot more than I'm used to, and I was working like every night, like 7 days a week, and 6 or 7 days a week, and I was focused on that. And then this is a little story time and a story time. So I met my boyfriend because he worked with me, actually, and I'll go, like, if you guys want to hear like a full video on like how we met and stuff, like, let me know. But it was October 31st. It was Halloween, which is my favorite holiday. I don't know why. I just really like the creepiness of it. It's my aesthetic. Like, my whole room was decorated, and I was doing crazy makeup, and like I really want to get into special effects and get some stuff for that and everything so that I can do really cool makeup with that type of thing. But it was Halloween, and we started talking at work, and I don't know, something just like clicked between the two of us. Anyways, long story short, so we ended up getting together, and like we hung out once, and then like we both just kind of knew. Like, I had butterflies in my stomach the whole time, and like neither of us had said anything to each other about this, and we'd only had like one conversation, and I was like, I want to take you to this place, and he was like, okay. So we went, and I remember being focused on that at that time and working, and like I wanted to get to know him. I was really interested, and like I'm the type of person, I'm at the point in my life, this is crazy because I'm 16, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm tired of dating just to have fun or just to date or anything like that. Like, I feel like that's kind of a waste of time for me personally. I'm not saying that for everybody, but for me personally, like, I don't want to play the field or anything like that. Like, I genuinely want to get into a relationship to potentially marry the person. So I really liked the person that I was seeing, and like the side of him that I was seeing, and like I was just really interested. So I was focused on that, and I was working a lot, and between those two things alone, my grades started slipping, and everything was just kind of taking a toll on me, and I wasn't taking care of myself. And I'm just now like starting to get back to that, and I was overwhelmed and everything. So I was like, I kept telling myself, oh, I'll film next week, or I'll film tomorrow, or something like that, you know, procrastinating. And I ended up not filming, and it was like 2 weeks later or something like that. And my best friend was like, when are you gonna post a video? Like, are you, I was like, Brooke, I'm done. Like, it's not my thing. I can't do it. And I was like doubting myself because like I feel like I can't handle all of the things in my life that I'm doing. So I told her that. She's like, yes you will, yes you will. And I was like, no, like I'm over it. It's not meant to be. So I gave up on YouTube. Obviously not because I'm back, but I'll get there in a second. So after that happened, I was more into school, and I want to go to cosmetology school, not even because I feel like I'm going to learn anything, honestly. Like, I'm not saying I know everything, don't get me wrong, but like, I want to go for makeup, and the place around here is more hair, and I'm interested, but I'm not in that. Like, I'm not going to become a hairdresser, I know that, and that's fine. Anyways, that's fine, but I was like, no, I want this for my license because people realize I'm legit and I can get more jobs with that, and I want to make my own makeup company, so I was going to do this cosmetology program. I thought it would be great. They only offer it to seniors. So it's a 2-year program, so it'd be senior year and then the year after that, and you get a huge discount because you're still in high school. And so I decided that that's what I wanted to do, but I had enough credits to graduate early. That's what I thought anyways. Like, I mentioned it to my counselor, and like, we were trying to make it happen. I went and met with the cosmetology school, and I talked to them about everything. Why are you guys running around? Oh my gosh. I went and met with the cosmetology school about everything. I explained everything, and they were happy to take me. They talked to me about tuition and student loans and getting a scholarship, all of that stuff, and like when it would start. They talked to me about everything. I went in for a meeting. I missed some school for that, and I went and did all that, and I talked to my principal, and I was like, this is what I want to do, but the exception was I needed my gym credit waived, and I needed, like, what was it? I needed to take 5 classes outside of school, which is a semester long each. So really it would just be an extra hour my junior year and halfway through my sophomore year, which is what I'm in right now, and I would graduate at the end of my junior year. So he was like, yeah, this is what you need to do. The classes are $250 each. So I talked to my counselor, and she was like, oh, I don't know where he got that number, but they're $350 each. And I was like, so the school, the cosmetology school is $16,000, and then the classes are $350 each, and I had to take 5 of them. So just stay a year longer. I was gonna try to make it happen, but I decided, like, that's just, why am I trying to grow up so fast? Like, I need to take a step back. I'm overwhelming myself for no reason. It would be great to be able to graduate early. That was my intention, but here we are. So so the cosmetology school, I don't know how much it actually is going to cost since I'm in high school, but the original tuition price is $16,000, which is a lot. And for trade schools, well, for this one specifically, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think it's easy to get a scholarship. But anyways, so I met with them. I met with my principal, my counselor, everything. And at the end, I was talking to her, and she just stopped for a second, and she was like, my counselor, she was like, you know, if you were my daughter, I would probably tell you not to do it because you're overwhelming yourself for no reason. I didn't let her know that I was overwhelmed or anything. She's like, you're overwhelming yourself for no reason, and you're still a kid. You're gonna miss out on senior pranks and your senior prom. You're gonna miss out on all of these things, senior cruise, everything. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, I thought about that stuff, but I didn't think about that stuff. Pretty sure my phone's falling. I'll ignore it until it falls. So that's what happened with that. I decided not to graduate early, which sucked because it took months of this. I had to email back and forth between people, and it took a lot of work, and then I just decided not to do it. And that's kind of a bummer because that was one of my goals, but it was on my bucket list, but that's okay. So after deciding that, so I finally got that off my plate, and then what even happened after that? That took me months. That was just months of dealing with. And then January came around, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's when I decided, end of January, that I couldn't. So I was trying to deal with that, and then after that, I was focusing back on school, but then I kept getting sick, and so I was missing a lot of school, and my grades were slipping, but like, I'm doing fine now. They're still not as good, and like, it's not even missing school. That was the issue. I just wasn't motivated, and now I'm trying to get them back up. They're getting there, but my GPA is usually between a 3.6 and a 3.8, and right now it's a 2.8. So, but I'm trying. I will get there. I still have one more quarter left until my sophomore year is done. So, oh, that is crazy. Wow. Anyways, so I was focusing on that stuff, and then recently, like the past 2 weeks, it was really windy where I live, and like the specific placement of my house has a field by it, like an open, not like a field, but like an open area by it. So the wind was just, it just was coming through like crazy directly onto where I live, and so it blew out our pilot light on our water heater and our furnace, which is very hard for people to light. So I texted my dad, which my dad doesn't, if you guys like want a whole story about like between my mom and dad and like everything that's happened with that, let me know. But my dad doesn't live with us, and I texted him, and basically he was an asshole about it and wouldn't come light it, and that sucks because he's like the one person that knows how to light it. So he was like, yeah, I'll come do it tomorrow. Eventually he said that at like 11:30 at night. And I was at work when I found this out, and like I had called him and texted him multiple times, and he wasn't answering me, and I was not trying to go without heat. Well, we ended up going out without heat, and since we didn't have heat to heat the furnace, we only had cold water. So we had my friend's mom come over and look at it, and she couldn't figure it out because she lights hers all the time, but ours is weird. And then we had this other guy come over and look at it, and he couldn't. And then we had this other guy come over and look at it, and he eventually got the furnace to light, but he couldn't get our water heater to light. So this was day 2 of being without heat and water, which we had like, we couldn't shower, but we did have like electric heaters and stuff. And then he called this other guy. He left and he came back and he was like, yeah, this other guy is gonna come help. So this other guy came, and he, after an hour and a half, got our water heater to light, thank God. So there was that. And then within that same day, no, the second day, like, of not having heat and stuff, I came home. Like, I don't remember why I had to come home, because usually I'll go to school and then I'll wait at my mom's work till I have to go to work, but I came home for some reason. And I went to open the front door, and our front door, you can see through the side of it because there's such a huge crack, like it's a gap. And then there's a screen door, and the screen door was completely ripped off because of the wind, and it was on the ground. We have yet to get that fixed. And then before those two things happened, I had gone to... Okay, sorry if the setup changed. I ran out of storage, so that's also crooked. Let's hope you guys can't tell. Anyways, I don't even know where I was. Oh, let's say I'm right here. Okay, this is my town right here, like right in the center of my lap. Okay, and then you go like a little over here. Like this is the whole state, right? Like I'm like, no, I don't know how to put this in perspective. It's like an hour away. It's a town an hour away, and we had gone there, but I was the one driving, and my sister didn't tell me to get off at the right exit, so we had to go through the toll booth instead of like going around it. So we went to that, and I grabbed the ticket. I don't know if I dropped it at that one or when I had to actually pay for the toll. I'm guessing when I had to pay for the toll, because that's when I opened my door, and my wallet fell out. And I didn't notice. So my wallet consisted of my permit, all of my school IDs, gift cards, $180, change. What else? I had a bank receipt, my social security, and my birthday, and my address are all on my permit. Like I had everything in my wallet. My credit card, everything. So when we got to where we were going, we were going to a mall. So when we got there and I couldn't find my wallet, I was like, you fucking kidding me? Because like my sister was like, you didn't grab it. That's why I asked if you had it before we left. And I was like, no, I promised you I had it. And I was right. I did. I dropped it at the toll booth, and I knew I did. I knew. I was like, if it's not here, and I had my neighbor, my friend that is my neighbor, come over and check just in case at home, so we didn't have to drive back. And yeah, anyways, so she couldn't find it here. I was like, I just knew it has to be at that toll booth. So my mom ended up contacting the toll booth, and they did have it. Somebody turned it in, and to make a long story short, 2 weeks later, like 2 days ago, what day is it? It's Friday. Yeah, 2 days ago, I went on a Wednesday. They're only open until 4:30 Monday through Friday. My mom works till 8, and I work pretty much every night. So that was difficult to figure out how the hell I was supposed to go get it. But I figured it out. One of my best friends took me to go get it. And the biggest deal was my permit. But when I got it, all of my money was gone. Like, all of it. Like, even the change. And I'm pretty sure one of my school IDs was gone. So that was very disappointing. But I'm trying to make the best out of a situation like that, because I work really hard for what I get. And I'm just really hoping inside my heart that somebody in need got that money, that somebody that needed to support their child or needed to be able to put food on the table, or literally anything, that like they needed that money to be able to support another human or to be able to stay alive or anything. They're just going through a hard time and they needed that money for something, and that's why they took it. That is what I'm hoping happened, and I choose to believe that's what happened, and hopefully that helps somebody, because I'm hoping that, because I feel like everything happens for a reason. I truly believe in my heart everything happens for a reason. So that had to have happened for a reason. But that's just a little bit of what's going on lately. There's been other things here and there, and like for my 16th birthday, my mom threw a surprise party for me. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciated that so much. There's a lot going on. So I started advanced film second semester, and that part of it is you have to have a YouTube channel, and it doesn't matter what you do on it as long as you send him a video once a week. So That's what I already have a channel. This is just going to push me to keep going with it. Obviously, this is a sign from God that I should keep going with it. And it's something I wanted to do anyways. So, I stayed in that class and I continued on with YouTube. And that is why I'm back and better than ever. But, even when my class ends, because it's only a semester long, and June 13th or 14th, June 14th, school gets out. So I don't have to keep going, but I promise I will. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to try and grind as hard as I can. The summer is about to be so much fun, and I will try to start vlogging this summer and doing fun things like that. The first 8 weeks of summer, so like the first 2 months of summer-ish, I'll probably, I will probably be working a lot, but I'm still going to do my best to try and film as much as I can, and maybe sometime this summer I will do like a week of upload every day, and like just be on my grind and go for it. So if you guys are excited for that and you want me to do that, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sure I left tons of stuff out, but that's just the gist of everything that's been going on, just a little update video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or if you want to see me more, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and turn on the notifications. I will see you guys later. I can't do my thing. Hold on. I will see you guys later. Bye!